Hello, my name is Rich Howard, owner of Architectural Builder Supply. This video is to show you how we add a keyed cylinder lock to a Kawneer. Their power supply is 050419 or an NP1. This power supply is that power supply is available from the factory. They don't offer a cam lock option for it. But we sure stock a lot of cam locks, and I'm going to show you how we go about doing it so that you know what to expect. There is no cam lock specifically made for this. There may be one that's better suited than the one that we use and the one that we add to it. I'm going to take the components out of the bag. I'm going to open up the power supply and I'll show you how we go about doing that. So let's get to it. If you've not hit subscribe yet, we would very much appreciate if you did, and hopefully you're enjoying this video. Now, let's get back to it. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do, obviously, is to remove this from the box. Okay. And this power supply is the one intended to run the motorized latch retraction, which is it is definitely not compatible with solenoids, and if you have a solenoid-driven device from Kawneer and you need to replace that, you'll have to upgrade it to motor-driven. And that's going to also require a new power supply. So if you've got solenoids now and you replace the exit device, you'll have to unfortunately replace the power supply. There's just simply no way around that. So obviously the first thing we're going to do is knock out that hole that's there. Forgive me, I had to grab a couple of tools. Okay, right, so I don't do this all the time, so I do have to take a moment and think about how I do this. We need to open that up just a little bit. That's the stuff. Okay, now we have And what I'm doing now is I'm simply orienting this so that it works the way that I want it to work, in the sense of the rotation of the lock. I want to install this door so that it would be a so when we are going to unlock it, I want to rotate it counterclockwise, and then lock it, I want to rotate it clockwise, and the teeth are up on the cam lock. So that's going to be locked, which means we're going to, the way that I do this with this stock material, I don't recall which plug I use. It might be the thickest one. There's a plastic. Yeah, I'm going to think it's the middle one. It's a plastic insert that's there. So that one's going to go down first. Then, because I need a little bit of a shim, I attach the secondary cam that's here. Then I use the spring washer that's available as well. Okay. And then we take the screw. Actually, I have missed a step. Got to put the nut down first. And it's not unusual for me to have to take it apart and do it over, because quite honestly, I forget how I do it time to time. Okay. So we've got that screw down tight. And hopefully this is the way that this is going to work. And if it's not, we're going to figure out why and start over. I insert the key and I can turn that. So we'll leave it unlocked. Put our door back. Perfect. In fact, I think I could have used the thicker shim. Let's take a look at that. Yeah, I believe that I could. Here's what I mean. That black shim that's right there, that spacer, I'm going to use the thicker one that comes with the unit. And then we'll test it to make sure, because the door had a small amount of play and slop in it. Very small amount. I do unfortunately have to disassemble it. I was not able to insert that down tight enough. Now, because I think it's going to work, I'm just going to reinstall it. Yeah, a little bit tighter. Actually, there's almost no play in the door at all. So that's perfect. That's how we go about doing it. Let's wrap up this video on camera. If you've made it this far into this video, you must be determined to see it through to the end, and we appreciate your hanging in there with us and watching this entire video. It means a lot. It takes a lot of work to create these videos, in the sense that, you know, it's time taken away from doing other things. However, the advantage for me personally of creating these videos is the fact that it does allow myself to either learn about something new, to reacquaint myself with something or to reinforce what I believe that I already know. Any comments that you might leave down below would be greatly appreciated. Thank you. Okay, now hopefully that video was of some help just to show you how we go about our process. It's a cam lock, and that technically means we really would be able to install any format of cam lock that you need on the door, meaning there are going to be high security platforms. Medico is a name that obviously comes to mind. They're going to have high security platforms of cam locks. Other manufacturers like Olympus will allow you to do cam locks where you're doing factory original keys. So if you have a small format best system, we should be able to get a cam lock installed that will take that best keyway, that A keyway or whatever you're running. So while this is just a common, everyday Compex is a great manufacturer of high-quality cam locks. But any cam lock format, we should be able to fit in that door. So reach out to us. If you're doing electrified hardware, if you're doing access control, is what I mean to say. Obviously, the concept of securing down its power supply might be something to think about. The factory doesn't provide any sort of security over that door. Recognizing it as a need in the marketplace, we have done cam locks that just are regular security. In fact, these are not even cam locks in regular security, meaning these are just wafer locks. This is not a pin tumbler lock. So it is really the lowest security that you can put over it. I mean, someone's going to have to rip the door off, you know, or destructively bypass the lock is what I should say. But if you have need for something that's going to give you more industry caliber security, reach out to us. You can tell that it's an experiment every time we do it. Happy to experiment for you. Any questions on adding that cam lock to an NP1 or any other Kawneer product, please feel free to reach out to us. And thank you. Again, thank you for watching, and if you've enjoyed this video, please click thumbs up, please subscribe, and maybe even send the video to someone that you know. Thank you.